Mr. Speaker, after 8 long years, this NDP-Liberal government is so arrogant that it doesn't even try to hide its corruption. The Minister for Long Range Mountain openly admitted that Canadians who don't vote for Liberals will be punished with higher taxes. She insulted Canadians and gave a slap in the face to her coalition partners. What about the NDP MP for Timmins James Bay? Can the minister tell us why the NDP partners are so incompetent and ineffective they couldn't get a tax break on home heating for people suffering in Northern Ontario?
Yeah, great job.
Then I have Ministre.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It is important to address affordability. That is exactly what we are doing with the heat pump program, to ensure that people are actually saving money. It's also important that we actually are fighting climate change in a thoughtful and substantive way. I do find this question a little bit odd coming from the only member in the House of Commons who voted against the Paris Agreement.
Certain members would like to listen to the question which is being asked by the honourable member. If I could ask for your attention, the honourable member from Renfrew and Nipissing, Pembroke.
Mr. Speaker, this Prime Minister once said a Canadian is a Canadian is a Canadian. After 8 long years, now he says some Canadians are more equal than other Canadians. The NDP Liberal government is so desperate to cling on to power, they will pay any price. This Prime Minister is not worth the cost of national unity. Will the Liberals introduce legislation today, listening to the Leader of the Opposition, and axe the tax on all home heating for all Canadians?
The Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm not sure how many times I need to repeat in this House that the program applies to all Canadians, all provinces and territories across the country. We are addressing a particularly acute issue with respect to home heating. Most folks in this chamber should be aware that this has been an issue for a number of years. We are doing that by accelerating the deployment of heat pumps that will save people money and will continue to help us to address climate change. That is a responsible, thoughtful way to approach public policy.